Hi, my name is Rick Ranella. I'm the managing partner here in Trulux Naples. Congratulations on joining the Trulux family. Today you're going to be viewing our hostess training video. It'll work in conjunction with your hostess training materials. So let's get started. At Trulux, most of our restaurants are dinner-only concepts, which means that the opening hostess will arrive at the restaurant between 10 and 11 o'clock in the morning. The first order of business when she or he arrives is to make sure that the area is clean and ready to receive guests. So what does that mean? Well, you want to make sure that your doors are free of any fingerprints, your water for your flowers are replaced, your candy here is stocked up, your business cards are full, your carpets are clean, because you never know who's going to come in to make a reservation and have dinner with you that night. So things have to be straightened up and cleaned. The hostess department is arguably the most important position in the restaurant. You make the first impression and you also make the exit impression. So when a guest comes into the restaurant, you don't want to be caught back behind the hostess stand with your head down.
Okay, you're all set.
And you look up and say, "Hi, party of two, do you have a reservation?"
No.
There's no warmth there. They don't feel invited. It's as if you made them an interruption to your day, and that's not your job. Your job is to, at all possible, open up the door for them when they come in, engage them with your wonderful smile, welcome them to the restaurant. "Hi, Mrs. Smith, wonderful. Do you have a reservation with us tonight?" That sets the tone. So once they go to their table, they have a lovely dining experience. On their way out, you say, "Hi, bye, we'll see you again soon." Get the door for them. That's the most important thing that you can do as a hostess with the Trulux restaurant group. And always make sure you smile. Now that your foyer area is clean, let's talk about one of the most important things you're going to be doing during the day, which is answering the phones. I'm going to demonstrate the incorrect way, and then I'm going to demonstrate the correct way. So here's the incorrect way. Thanks for calling Trulux, Rick. That is the incorrect way. The correct way is answering slowly, surely. You want to make sure that you have proper inflection, intonation, and you want to be with that guest in the moment. So let's get started. Thanks for calling Trulux. This is Rick. How can I help you? And so you also want to make sure if a guest says hi to you, say hi back to them. You know, this is not a robotic position. It's not monosyllabic. You want to engage the guest. They want to feel that you're taking care of all of their needs while you're talking to them on the phone. The other two lines are ringing. Don't worry about it. You're going to get to them when you can get to them. Hopefully someone else will come that's actually working that day and help you with your phones. What's your first name? Jody. Okay, thanks, Jody. Okay, and a phone number for you, Jody. 331-076. And that's 239? Are you celebrating anything that night with the six of you? Your birthday. Oh. Okay. You are all set, and we will see you February 12th at 6 o'clock, and we're going to celebrate your birthday. All right, thank you so much. You have a good afternoon. Bye. That's proper phone. Customer callbacks. One of the things that's very unique to Trulux is that for every guest that comes in and makes a reservation, we call them back the next morning. We thank them for dining with us, and we hope that they return with us in the future. Now, when you actually talk to a live person on the phone, you want to make sure that you get all the information from them. How was their dining experience, the name of their server, make sure that we took great care of them, and that's important information to have. Now, let's say you have a bad callback. Mrs. Smith is upset, her fish was overcooked, the service wasn't up to par. You want to make sure you get all that information from Mrs. Smith. You also want to make sure, a very important question, did a manager come by your table? So when the opening manager shows up, you want to make sure to tell that opening manager that we had a bad callback and that they need to call them. That's ensuring customer satisfaction and customer loyalty. That's one of the most important things that we do here at Trulux, to ensure our customer base is to make sure they know we're taking care of them. Let's talk about a couple unique situations that will happen at the hostess stand. You have a guest that comes into the restaurant and the hostess can't find their reservation. What are you going to do?
Hi,
Hi, how are you tonight?
Good, thanks.
Great. Are we holding a reservation for you?
Yes, you are.
Okay, what's the last name?
Johnston.
Johnston. And what time was it for?
7.
7 o'clock? Okay.
Party 6.
Okay. Could it be under a different last name by any chance?
No,
Okay.
it can't.
What's the first name on the reservation?
The first name is Susan.
Susan. All right.
Is it there?
Yeah, we're going to find it. What phone number did you use for the reservation under?
It's 530-3131. Have you found it?
Not yet, but I'm sure it's in there. We're going to figure something out for you.
This happens every time I come here.
Okay, we're going to find your reservation, ma'am. There's nothing to worry about.
This is not acceptable.
Okay, there's nothing to worry about. We're going to figure something out for you.
Are you a manager?
So you just viewed a clip where a customer came in the restaurant. We didn't have their reservation. As you can see, she was visibly upset. Most important thing is please don't stare at the computer screen trying to find her reservation, looking her up by her phone number. Most important thing is to take care of that guest in that moment. Get her a table or him a table immediately, and then let the management team know what's transpired so that we can pay extra attention to that guest and make sure they have a wonderful dining experience. So let's talk about another situation. You've got a guest sitting at a table. They've been there well over 2.5 to 3 hours. You're backing up at the door, and you need to get that table resat. What are you going to do? Scott, how you doing?
Not good. We're really busy, and table 46 will not leave.
Okay, how long have they been here?
They've been here 3 hours and 8 minutes.
Okay.
I need them to go, please.
I got it. I got it handled.
Thank you.
Wow, that carrot cake was fascinating.
Yeah, it was really good. Do you want to order an after dinner drink?
I don't think I could possibly fit anything else in my stomach. Maybe we should just sit here for a while.
Yeah, I think we should wait it out.
Relax a little bit.
Absolutely, it's a nice room.
Hi, ladies. How are you?
Good.
Great.
How was your dinner tonight?
Fascinating.
Wonderful.
Well, that's great to hear. Did the staff take good care of you?
Oh yeah, Cecilia was amazing.
Wonderful. Well, I need your help. We've fallen a little bit behind at the door, and what we'd like to do is move you into our piano bar lounge where we have live music tonight, and have you keep enjoying yourselves up there. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Sounds great.
Wonderful. What we'll do is we'll have someone come by in a minute or two and move you on up there, okay?
Perfect. Thank you.
So now let's talk about some things that happened at night, or happen at night. If you're taking a guest to a table and they don't like the table that they're sitting at, you can take them back up to the hostess stand and talk to the controller, which is the person running the door, and get an alternate table. Don't leave the guests standing in the middle of the dining room floor with all the traffic and everybody walking back and forth. Take them back up to the hostess stand and make sure that you get them the table that they want. Okay, so now let's talk about when you're actually taking a guest that's right here and you're walking them on the dining room floor. You don't want to get too far ahead of them because then you'll lose them. You want to walk at a nice, comfortable pace with that guest, and if you can, turn around and engage Mr. and Mrs. Smith and ask them how their night's going. Once you get to the table, you don't say to them, "Is this a good table for you?" You simply pull the chair out and invite them to sit down. Then they know that's their table, and you don't have to worry about them looking around and trying to get another table. You set the moment, you push Mrs. Smith in, and you go back up to the hostess stand. Let's talk about the restrooms. At night, the restrooms need to be checked every 15 minutes. So what does that mean? Obviously, when you walk into the restroom, if there's trash on the ground, you need to pick that up. If the countertops have water spots on it or standing water, you need to wipe that up as well. If there are spots on the mirrors, you need to Windex those off as well. You need to restock if need be. And that's the proper way to clean bathrooms, and it needs to be done every 15 minutes.